Welcome. I'm the Doula Darcy. I'm really excited to just dive right in. I am going to get right into the top 5 website mistakes that I see doulas make, why it's costing you clients, and yes, I will tell you how to fix them. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to be here. I'm a doula business and marketing coach, and so I look at a lot of doula websites every week, and I can't wait to share with you the top 5 mistakes that I see that are most common and how to fix them. So, I'm going to show you some simple ways to make your website so much better at attracting clients in to you. That's what your website should be doing. While you're out at a birth, while you're out hanging out with your family or serving a postpartum client, your website should be getting you new clients, getting you new leads. So by the end of our time together today, you're going to know how to fix those most common mistakes that I am seeing on doula websites. If you've been following me on Instagram at the Doula Darcy, I am obsessed with helping doulas work smarter, not harder. And having a website that's a client magnet is one of the top ways to do that. So let's dive right in. If you feel like you're posting on social media, you have a website, but no one in your community is reaching out to you. If you're not getting several inquiries a week from your website, this presentation is for you. Because when your website is serving those inquiries up to you, you get to be a doula full time. And can you imagine what it would feel like to be working your dream job as a doula, having a website that's funneling new clients to you while you're working with your existing ones? That is what your website should be doing. Your dream clients are online. You have to have a website that shows up when the people who already know they want to hire a doula go looking for one. You do not need to be wasting your time educating people about what a doula is. Not that's a waste of time, but you don't want to be spending all your time convincing people that they need a doula, proving to people why they need a doula. You need to just be showing up for the ones who already know they want to hire a doula, the ones who are Googling doula near me. So if you don't know me, I'm the Doula Darcy. This is me and my 3 kiddos. Before these 3 were born, I was working in advertising and marketing for 10 years. I worked in Manhattan. I worked in Princeton, New Jersey at a big ad agency. I also worked at a small boutique ad agency here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, near where I live now. I loved my job. It was so fun. It was so cool. But I always had this like sneaking feeling in the back of my mind that I wasn't really out there saving the world. My job was fun, but it didn't have a lot of purpose or meaning. And then when my daughter was born, first of all, my birth and my postpartum experience is what called me to go train as a postpartum doula. And also, I just could not imagine dropping her off at daycare to go do my ad agency job. Like, I needed to be doing something that was making the world a better place. Long story short, I had 2 more babies, took my doula training, and once they were all in school, actually I started before my youngest was in school. Anyway, once I did take my training, I was so excited. I did my training, got certified, and I very quickly realized that there were no doula jobs out there that I could just go apply for. I had to build my own business and get my own clients. But luckily, I had that former career in marketing and advertising to lean back on, which really helped me get working a lot faster than most doulas. And so now I want to share some of that fast track with you. So raise your hand if you feel like you're stuck in this cycle of you need a money to make website, but clients can't find you because you don't have a website. So no one hires you because they can't find you online. So you have no clients, so you have no money. So that means you can't make a website. I talk to doulas who get stuck in this cycle, or the cycle of overwhelm, like they don't know the best website, or they made a free website and it's just not getting them clients. Your website is the most crucial investment that you can make for your business. You've got to spend a little money. That phrase, like you've got to spend money to make money, applies to a website. But the great news is a good website pays for itself very quickly. So if you can put it on a credit card, sign a doula contract, and pay it off, that's a good investment. By far, the biggest mistake that I see doulas make is when they're spinning their wheels, waiting till they have more clients before they make a website, waiting till this happens before they get a website, spending months researching it. If you don't have a website in the first place, no one's going to hire you. So it's got to be done. And like I said, a good website will pay for itself. And don't rely on those free website builders like Canva or Wix or Weebly. Even Google Sites is shocking, but Google Sites doesn't have the best search engine optimization. Money spent on a website with good search engine optimization or SEO is money well spent, again, because it is going to deliver clients to you on a platter. Okay, so let's dive into the 5 mistakes. The number one mistake I see on so many doula websites is that you don't have your location there. It is missing in action. If a potential client has to click through 5 pages of your website or scroll way down to the fine print at the bottom to figure out where you're located, I promise you they're not going to do that. I promise you they're just going to keep scrolling instead. And the even worse news is if a client can't figure out where you're located, that means Google can't figure out where you're located. And if Google doesn't know what city you're in, Google doesn't know what pregnant moms to show your website to when they Google doula near me. So make sure your location is front and center of your doula website. Please, I'm begging you. You've got to help Google help you. Google needs to know your location so it shows your site in the correct local searches. So you want to put your location on your homepage, in the headline, in the footer, and sprinkled throughout all the places on your website. Because this is what those people I was talking about who already know they want to hire a doula, they are going to Google and they are typing in doula near me or doula in San Francisco, whatever. If your website shows up in the top 1 to 5 searches, you're going to get contacted for an inquiry. So you have homework. Ask, and this gets a little wonky when you do it yourself because you go to your own website. So ask 3 of your friends in your local area to Google doula near me and send you a screenshot of their results. And if you are not showing up on that first page, you've got work to do. We love evidence, right? Research shows you need to be in the top 1 to 3 results. So when you show up in those top 3 results, you get hired more often. And here's another benefit of showing up, ranking well in Google search results. If your site's doing that, you don't have to post on social media constantly because your website's bringing you clients. And your website delivers you clients while you're working with clients. So when you have good search engine optimization, you don't have to work so hard on your marketing. You can just be out there doing the fun part of doula work. You can skip all the networking, stop. You don't have to post on social media constantly, etc., etc. Okay. Mistake number 2. Your website is all about you. So this poor guy, I didn't want to pick on a real doula, but I see so many websites like this. You go to the homepage, it's a picture of the doula, and then lots of copy about her passion for doula work, how she used to babysit when she was a kid, and now she's a doula and she loves it, and she has chickens, and she's a long list of trainings. I always joke with the doulas in my doula village. I just say, listen, nobody cares. Because really, no one cares yet. At first, they're coming to your website just to find out if you can help them. After they figure that out and read about your services and see your location that you are in their town, then they're sold. Then they're going to go to your About Me page, and that's when they want to read all this, but not starting out your website with this on the home page. A surefire way to know if you are making this mistake is if every sentence on your website starts with the word I. Too much I and not enough you means you're spending all your time proving your own worth, and you don't really need to do that. The first job of your website is to make sure the person comes to your homepage and then stays there. You've got 2 or 3 seconds to hook them. So you want to lead with how you are going to help them, how you're going to solve their problem. So you want that main copy on the homepage of your website to focus on how you will help them. And then your bio, all the rest can go deeper in on your website on the About Me page that they can go to when they start to do the deep dive after they've decided, okay, this sounds great. Let's learn more. Okay. Mistake number 3 is vague headlines. So this is a website I found it wasn't a doula website. I don't even know what it's a website for because the headline was safe, reliable, dependable. Hire us when you need a hand. Hire us. What do they even do? This could be a plumber. This could be a Uber driver. This could be a doula. This could be an ad for Tylenol. So when you have vague headlines like this, you're confusing your client and you're confusing Google. So I see so many doula websites where the headline is like empowering you with care, compassionate care for life's big struggles, or supporting your transition. Like they're so vague. You could be a divorce coach. You could be, I don't know, you could be anything. You could be a counselor. It's not abundantly clear in the first 2 to 3 seconds that you're a doula. So you want to be very clear, very specific in your headlines, the big copy on your website. Mine says, I am a postpartum doula in Dover, New Hampshire, helping new moms thrive in the first 12 weeks. Boom. What I do, where I am, and how I help. And then in the copy further down, that's where you can talk about your compassionate care, the way you support their transitions, all those other things. I want you to remember this phrase because when you confuse, you lose. When you confuse someone coming to your website, you lose them. They just keep scrolling on to another doula's website that's more clear and simple to understand. So you want to make sure that you're putting your location and that word doula in your main title in the headline of your homepage for sure. So here is a great example. This is Carolyn Miller. She's in Virginia Beach, as you can see. Carolyn's in my doula village. She also bought one of the doula website templates that I had my web design team create because I got so frustrated with seeing so many doula websites that make these mistakes. So I had my team design these templates that you just plug in your name, your location, your own photos. You can change the wording, but this is just a great example. This cutie patootie newborn shot is going to be so eye-catching to someone who's pregnant or has just had a baby versus you and your family standing in a field. This newborn photo subconsciously tells your potential clients like, ooh, yes, this is what I'm interested in. The headline is very clear. She's offering birth and postpartum doula support, and she's in Virginia Beach. And then she has a contact button right here. So it's super easy for people to take the next step. So there is no question for clients or Google who Carolyn is and how she helps them and where she is. Okay, mistake number 4. We are rocking and rolling. This is good. Okay, mistake number 4 is that your website is not designed and optimized to be seen on a phone. Most people are looking at websites now on a phone. And the problem is when we're designing our websites and making them, usually we're on a laptop or a desktop. So we have the bigger screen and we don't realize this beautiful website we've made looks awful on a phone. Make sure whatever website platform you're using optimizes for mobile. Again, this is another reason that paying for a quality website matters. If I'm on my phone and I'm coming to the website and it looks like this, I'm out. So if your website is clunky to navigate on a phone, people aren't going to navigate it. They're going to go to the next one. So make sure it's easy to read on a phone, that everything transfers over. And then you want your website to be scroll friendly because on a phone, you're just scrolling down. So I see a lot of doula websites that just have a little bit of information and then you're supposed to go up to the menu to click to where you want to go next. People aren't going to take that step, especially on a phone. So don't hide everything in the menu. Put some of your main services also on your main page. So again, go on a phone and test your site. Is it easy to read? Is it easy to scroll? Easy to navigate? Easy to click and contact you to take the next step? Which leads me to the last mistake. You don't want to make your clients work so hard. I love this graphic of this woman is a pregnant woman so tired because your website's so clunky. She can't figure out how to take the next step. I see so many doula websites with beautiful descriptions of your packages and what you offer and how you help, and then nothing. Like, I want the button right there. You need to make it easy. Multiple calls to action throughout the whole website. You don't want someone to be like, oh my God, this person sounds amazing. I want to hire them, but how? How do I do it? Don't be, and oh, please don't be vague and just write, happy to craft a package of your dreams. Reach out and we can chat. And then you can't click on reach out and there's no email and no phone number. It sounds crazy, but those little extra steps, if they have to go somewhere else to find your email or somewhere else to find the form, that's what I mean by making your clients work so hard. Like, we have become so lazy. We want the buttons right there. You want to tell them what to do at each stage. Click here to contact me via this form. Text me here at this number. Follow me on Instagram to learn more. Download these tips. Be specific. The less they have to think about and work to contact you, the more inquiries you're going to get. Don't make them have to click through 10 pages of your website before they can book a call with you. When your website starts ranking well in Google searches, meaning you have good SEO or good search engine optimization, it makes it so much easier for potential clients to decide they want to work with you. It's like having an employee out there getting you new clients. Again, while you're doing something else, where you're actually working, while you're hanging out with your family, while you're sleeping. So investing a few $100s on your website now is going to pay for itself over and over again. It's going to bring in clients for you every month for years and years to come. So I know I went through these super quick, but you can head to my website, thedouladdarcy.com/checklist, and you can download my doula website checklist and get the 10 quick tweaks to make to get found on Google and book more doula clients. This is a very super practical next step. I created this free checklist. It walks you through the 10 quick tweaks you can make today to get found on Google and book more clients. Just go to thedouladdarcy.com/checklist to grab it. It's totally free, and you'll be shocked at how much these little tweaks can really help. Okay, so douladdarcy.com/checklist. If you want my eyes on your website, everyone who joins my Doula Village gets a personalized website audit. So my Doula Village is my monthly membership program where I teach about all aspects of marketing your doula business. We have an amazing community a library full of video trainings. We also have them all on audio. There's a private podcast if you prefer to binge and listen. I have so many guest expert interviews of experts on search engine optimization, along with all other areas of marketing your doula business. But you can join my doula village, and I will record a walkthrough of your website, giving you search engine optimization tips on every single page. People are loving them. It's honestly, it's a 5-minute website audit. But if you go make the changes within a month, because it takes 30 days for Google to get their act together, but you will start to see your inquiries going up. This is a big perk of joining my doula village. And then if you don't even have a website yet, like I said, I mentioned the doula website templates. I had my web team design for doulas. It's a template. It's a layout. It's already set up for mobile. It's got the SEO baked in, and you have full control. You learn how to go in and edit it, plug and play, so you can make your own changes if you raise your rates or add a new service or a class or something. I hear so many doulas who actually pay big money to have someone design their website, and then the guy ghosts them, and they've paid $3,000. They have no idea how to get in and access the website, and they can't track down this guy. So I don't want that to happen to you. So if you get one of my doula website templates, you'll have a professional, functional website in about 2 weeks. And these are what some doulas are saying, like this, it's the ticket to get out of that circle of overwhelm. If you don't know how to do this, don't know, or overwhelmed by a website, they're only $297. It's such an easy way to get this up and running if you are not high tech. So you can find those at thedouladarcy.com. Just head to my website, look for the website template page, but get the checklist here, and go find me on Instagram at the Doula Darcy. Tell me you saw this presentation. Happy to answer any questions, and I hope that you found this helpful.